Hi, folks. I need you to hear this, not just as news, but as a warning. I got a chance to interview with Adam Vena, a father who has been completely cut out of his son's life. Not because he was abusive, not because he was absent, but because he refused to go along with state radical LGBT agenda. This isn't just happening to Adam. This is happening across California. The state is trying to take away our rights as parents, and if we stay silent, they will take our children too. Adam's son, Aiden, was just a little boy when his mother began raise him as a girl. Adam didn't agree. He wasn't hateful. He wasn't cruel. He was just a father standing up for his son, saying, wait, he's a child. Let him grow up before making life-changing decisions. But in California, that is now considered abuse. The courts stripped Adams of his parental right, hit him with 5 years restraining order, and told him that he has no say in his son's life. Just like that, no trial, no justice, just punishment for being a father who dare to speak the truth. Let's be clear. This is state-sponsored child theft. California's making it easier for schools, courts, and even social service to take kids away from parents who won't affirm gender ideology. They are coming for our children, and they are using the laws to do it. As a Christian, as parent, as people who care about the truth, we cannot let this happen. Adam has been suffering for nearly 4 years without seeing his son. Imagine that pain. Imagine your child being told that you don't love them because you won't lie to them. This is pure evil, and this is an attack on God's design for family. But Adam is still fighting, and we need to stand with him. Pray for Adam and Aiden. Speak out against these unjust laws. Support organizations fighting for parental rights. Because if we don't take a stand now, who's next? Which one of us will be told that we cannot raise our own children? We must wake up, we must fight back, and we must trust God is bigger than all of these. Stand with Adam, stand for truth, and stand for our children. Hi, I'm here with a father, and he's going through some very bad situation, and we need someone, and we need everyone to pray for him, and we need resources to help his family. Can you introduce yourself a little bit and tell us what happened?
Yeah, my name is Adam Vena. I lost custody of my son a little over 4 years ago because I was not gender affirming. When I first found out about this, I received a picture from my son's mother of my son in a pink dress. I sent out some text messages, and I had thought it had stopped. And on my son's 3rd birthday, we were having a good time. He came up to me, asked me if he could use the restroom. We were potty training him at that time. I said, perfect, buddy. Do you need help? He said, no, I'll do it by myself. I said, excellent. So he used the restroom. He came out, said, Dad, I need help with washing my hands. I helped wash his hands. And that's when he told me that mom had bought him a pink princess dress. And the way I'm going to tell you and the people that watch this video is I got down on one knee. I looked a little boy in the eye, said, hey, buddy, you're a boy, not a girl. And boys don't wear dresses. And he said, okay, Daddy. So we went back to cake and ice cream. A couple of days later, I was pretty angry, and I sent out a group of text messages to his mother. And none of those text messages were any threats of violence to my son or to her. It was basically stating, he's a boy, not a girl. Stop dressing him in girls' clothes. I mean, there were some bad words in there, but there's nothing threatening. But she was able to get a temporary restraining order put on me. So I've been on a temporary restraining order for almost 4 years now. And a judge just out of Los Angeles ruled for a 5-year restraining order. So if this restraining order goes to the full term, it'll be an 8-year restraining order for no violence, no physical violence to him or her. And the only way a child here in California can be removed from either both parents or one parent is if there's abuse or neglect. And in my son's case, there was no abuse nor neglect to her or him. And they were able to hit me with basically a 5-year restraining order that's going to last for 8 years.
What are the chances you're getting your sons back? Are you able to see your child?
I haven't physically seen my child. I haven't physically seen my son in probably like 2 years now. One of the reasons it was really difficult one of the judges ordered FaceTime conversations, but I was not allowed to talk about his attire. and I wasn't allowed to talk about male things with him. So I had to physically sit there and see my son with earrings and dresses, talk about his dresses that were in the dryer. And me being a father, I was not able to try to correct that, because my son's a boy. He was born a boy, and that's what he is. But I was not allowed to do that. And if I did say something, it would have been a violation of the restraining order.
What happened if you violated that restraining order? And what would happen to your son?
I can tell you what happened is one day he was wearing rainbow shoes that his mom bought him. I had a conversation with her through the FaceTime saying that he's still a boy, not a girl. Why did you buy him rainbow shoes? She disconnected the phone call with me, and I tried to re-engage my court-ordered FaceTime conversation. And the next morning, I had the sheriff's department, the police department at my house, and basically I was arrested for violation of the restraining order.
Wow. Are you able to fight the cases? And is there a lawyer that can help you to do these?
I've got a lawyer right now. He is good, but I really truly believe that my attorney and any attorney that fights these type of situations, my situation is unique. We're not dealing with just like a normal custody case or two parents that are pissed off. We're dealing with a little boy's gender here. But mind you guys, my son he's 6 now, but at 4 years old, he was full transgender, according to his mother. He's got she, her pronouns. They refer to my son in court as my daughter. Any emails that go between my attorney and the other attorney, it's always the daughter. It's always her. It's always Luna. So my son goes by the name of Luna. Come to find out, I'm not the only father in this situation whose son goes by that name. There's a transgender book that is specifically based for kids of my age, and the main character in the book is Luna. So my son goes by this Luna. But I truly believe that these cases are over the heads of attorneys. They don't know how to fight these things because of the state that we live in. We've got bills like SB 107 that made California a transgender sanctuary state. We've got bills like 665, 957, and now we have 1955. And I truly believe my attorney is really good, but he is over his head when it comes to this, because anytime he tries to fight the gender stuff, the judge comes back and tells my attorney that we're not here for a gender debate. There's a lot more to my story that has been completely and totally against me. It's been very one-sided. One other thing, I tried to go to the gender assessment at Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. That was denied. I hired my own child therapist to sit in on this assessment. That was denied. And I was also denied a phone call from Children's Hospital of Los Angeles so they could get the father's side of the story. So not at one time in the last 4 years has Children's Hospital ever called the father to ask me what I think is going on, what I think is truly going on with my son. It's always been very one-sided with the mother.
How can we help you? Do you have a website we can donate to your situation? And what can we pray for you for?
Prayer is the main thing. We need prayer. You can follow me on my Instagram. I post like once a week on certain situations or situations that directly affect me and the kids of California. But I do have a Give Send Go that it's a Give Send Go / Save Adam's Son.
Okay. Before we start this, you told me about like there's a situation, and then California's law is really against you in a situation like this. And you talked about another family with transgender child. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the father is Jeff Younger. He's been dealing with this for 10 years, a lot longer than I have. He's probably like one of the, I guess, the original people that have really come out and spoken on this. Just recently, the same judge that I have ruled, stripped him of his parental rights and father's rights. And because California is a sanctuary state, when Gavin Newsom signed SB 107, they will now be able to chemically castrate his 12-year-old son. And this father has dumped millions of dollars into trying to save his son. He's had excellent representation. He's had expert witnesses to try to help him, and he has been stopped every step of the way. Excuse me. And now his son will be basically chemically castrated.
Oh, thank you. So everyone, please pray for this father. You have a father's heart. a child is being abused, basically.
Yes.
And then father is crying, the father is praying. We need to pray for fathers like this. We need to pray for California. So thank you guys for watching.